We are back. We're back. We're back. Let's go. Game week 37. We're wrapping up here for this season. I tell you what, I cannot wait for the new season to begin, so I cannot be in the middle of the pack and start at the top. But game week 37, we got a lot to talk about. Some movement in the table, but that's going to be first things first. Before we get into the table, Austin, any comments?
You know, I don't have anything revolutionary. I think.
Wow.
Shout out Mr. Santel. I'll start there. Shout out Mr. Santel. He's soaring, but we'll get into that. Let's just look at the dang table because it's been frustrating me for a while.
There we are. All right. Still got Richard at the top. He is in the driver's seat. Austin, you got triple digits. That's good, but you only made up 8 points. Richard's still doing solid. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not impossible to catch up. You're going to have to do some differential things here. So excited to see what you have or what you're willing to share. Shoddy's in third. Barkson's still up there. And then let's look at Mr. Santel. He's been on a tear. He's actually getting up there into the mix of the top four. Probably won't happen for him, but he's risen in the table as of late. 102 points. Go ahead, break it down for us.
Well, Estupiñán, ridiculous. Arsenal, I mean, that was just the double heartbreaker for me. I mean, Arsenal decided to get bodied at home. Estupiñán scoring a 90th minute goal with the Ramsdale. Should have probably caught that. Just total bad beat. Great for Estupiñán owners. He capitalized. That's huge. I mean, 17 points from one player is exceptional. He has Mahrez, who's been chipping away too. Holland captain wasn't revolutionary, but having Shaw and Trent and Estupiñán and Trippier, I mean, that back line did exceptional. Look at this bench, though, too. He could have had more. He could have had a lot more. 16 from Eze. That's unfortunate. Shoddy had Eze in there. That was great for him. But Mr. Santel has been consistently these last 3-4 weeks just cruising right on up.
Yeah, I would like to just, I think that's a great segue into looking at my team, how we did last week. Pretty good. 81 points. That's great. And this just really hurt. That hurt a lot, having a Estupiñán on the bench. Honestly, I think it's kind of Austin's fault because he was like, I'm not buying into the Brighton double, their crap fixtures, which they were. So I kind of listened. But Estupiñán somehow got 17 points and really only in one game.
Yeah, it was more about Arsenal than Brighton, in my opinion. More about Arsenal, just letting down. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. The assist was crap too. I mean, he's up there though. Estupiñán gets up there. Dunk doesn't. I went with Dunk. I want to say like 8 weeks back when I was choosing between the two because Dunk more reliable starts. Right. I don't like messing with players that don't start. Estupiñán is nailed on. He has been for a while because I think he's their only left back that's healthy. But yeah, the assist also. I mean, it's just things went his way. Yeah, I didn't fancy Brighton. I kept Matoma in just because I didn't have anyone better, but I didn't fancy Brighton's attack. I didn't fancy Brighton's back line. And McAllister didn't do anything really. Matoma didn't do much. There really wasn't big points from the main hitters on Brighton, besides Estupiñán against Arsenal and a measly clean sheet for the boys.
Yep, and then I would also like to highlight the other Santel here. Oh, man. This guy is absolute shambles. Probably hasn't looked at his team for a while.
No, I think, right, his captain was great.
Yep, Tony captain.
Oh, wait.
Remain on there next week as well. So, he's just an absolute shocking squad.
Darwin will come around, though, I think. Darwin.
A toe injury.
Oh, the worst. Those are the worst.
So he's probably going to be out $30 because it doesn't seem like he has any urgency to climb the table. Shea Moneyman as well. I mean, he had an okay week, but he's in the cellar.
Click his team real quick. But with Brandon, I mean, I'm curious to see if Tony will have the armband next week because that's just blatant sign of not even caring about the league.
Yeah,
we will see.
This isn't a bad squad. But I will say Mason Mount still in the team is pretty crazy.
Chelsea players besides Kepa, I guess, because I have them.
All right. Well, let's see how Dow did this week. A 93-point week, another pretty good performance. Started Estupiñán, captain Salah, some good moves there. The proposal that we are bullish on for the Dow team this week is to
wild card. We haven't put it in yet, but wild carding in the scout.
wild card in the scout selection. So if you want to cast your votes, go ahead. I'm trying to convince Austin to vote for that one. I put it in, but we still have the wild card. I think it's a good week to take advantage of the doubles here before the last game week. And speaking of that, we'll check out my team for this week. I got no secrets. I'm not fighting for the title, so I'm just going to lay it out there. I made 3 transfers. I brought in De Gea, Shaw, and Rashford. Hopefully Rashford plays, gets over this little illness. But I didn't have money for Bruno, or else I probably would have brought him in. But I'm really trying to take advantage of the doubles here. 3 City, 2 Brighton, 3 United, and then I got some Liverpool blood, and then some Newcastle players. I have Trippier on the bench, which I don't love, to be honest, but I don't know who I'd sit. And everyone has him, so that's what my team's looking like. I am trying to climb another place. Last week I got ahead of my dad, which feels good. If he beat me, the truth is I spend way more time on this than him. So the fact that he's been above me in the table has been very bothersome.
Potentially. I think you do, because I just know how much time you spend on it, because it's about the same as me. But we shall see.
Go ahead. Yeah. Are you going to pull your squad up? Or you?
Yeah, I'll pull my team up, see what I'm thinking. I'll show you guys my captain, all my transfers. Hell no. I will pull up my team that I did last week. I can't reveal anything at this point.
Okay.
I can't do it. I mean, I don't know. I go back and forth. Like, can I catch Richard? Can I not? My answer was no until Callum Wilson got me 24 big ones. I wish I would have gave him the armband. Kind of a Estupiñán-esque in terms of that last game against Brighton, where I think it was 88th minute he scored, and then 90th minute assist. I mean, that's some Estupiñán stuff right there. 24 points. I mean, Salah was the next best captain. I was happy with my captain. I mean, Wilson matched him in one game, but that second game he crushed it. So I missed out on 12 points with the captain choice, essentially. But at the time, I wasn't convinced.
24 points with the captain choice.
Yeah, I mean, Salah got 12, Wilson got 24. So
yeah,
right, I'm missing out on 12. The 12 extra here, but I wasn't convinced Wilson was going to start both games. So that's kind of why I went with Salah. I mean, dude, Salah missed. I guess we chatted about it in the group chat a little bit. One of just a standard breakaway that, I mean, he probably scores 8 out of 10 of those.
Yeah.
I think he was onside, so that was a big swing there too.
Yeah.
And then Martinelli going out injured, that was tough. 17 minutes in, 19.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I got a couple nice subs in. Raya and Dunk both subbed in for Kepa and Dallo, who didn't play, and they both returned. So that was great. Loved that. Brentford was a huge clean sheet for me to keep me in the hunt. I mean, if I didn't get that, I think I wouldn't even be close enough to even say the title race is still going. Similar vibes to City, Arsenal almost. I think maybe I'm a little more of a chance. I'm a lot more of a chance than Arsenal.
Look at the table. How many points is it?
I think it's like 25, 30. Yeah, 27. So, I mean, that's one great captain choice at the end of the day.
All right. Well, I think it's good you keep what you're about to do on the wraps, sir.
Yeah, I won't click this button right here.
All right. Well, do you want to keep the video short and sweet? Anything else to talk about?
I don't think so. I think Ty had a great week too. He had the Estupiñán on there, but he captained Trippier. That was unique. Not many people did that. He was happy with this game. I'll tell you what, because it is still tight in those, Europa League spots right in here.
It's definitely tight.
Yeah, so there's still some spots to be had there. I mean, it can be the difference of whether or not you're going to get a free Chipotle or not.
That's right.
$7. So something like that. Shoddy. Yeah, he had some unfortunate. Welbeck didn't do too much for him. Mac didn't do anything. Willock was a good bring in.
He is literally the differential lord right now. So when he does well, no one else does, and then
yeah. But the captain choice was not differential. I mean, I think everyone and their mom wanted to captain Isaac, and he gives me shit for my basic captains. And that was him this week, and it didn't help him. So we'll see who he captains next week. I'm calling you out, Shoddy.
I hope Shotty passes.
Probably this guy. Chances are I think too.
All right, game week 37. It's coming down to the end here. Best of luck to everyone in these last 2 game weeks. It's a double game week 37, so it's gonna be a longer game week. We'll see if Pep Roulette treats us well. I'm sure people will be bringing in City. I know there's going to be a lot of people on United. I know that people will still have their Brighton assets. So we'll see what Austin does with his armband. We'll see what Richard does with his armband, and we'll see what Shoddy does. Those are the 3 that are even close enough at the top to even talk about the title. Richard's in the commanding driver's seat. The bottom 3, they're not even paying attention. They're probably going to be out $30, and we'll look forward to see what jersey the winner gets. We will update on the Dow standings next time. Just haven't had the time to update that spreadsheet, but we'll
send in a little reminder link and you can check it out. But get into the Dow team, make a vote if you want. I think wildcard probably is the move. So we'll see how 37 goes. Enjoy the weekend.